That's where we looked at this whole area of, if we want to get different results, we need different thinking. And we go, why would we have a coach? Why would we have a coach to help rewire, reprogram, become familiar with the unfamiliar? So I said, here are 20 reasons, and you want to check it out. Here it is. One, you may have to have, in fact, let me ask you the question first. Why would you want a coach? What would get you to go, I gotta get a coach? What would be the trigger point, or the pain point, or the pleasure point, the trigger point to go, I gotta get a coach, or I want to get a coach, or I'm going to get a coach. Different reasons for different people. Like in my case, I know it'd be some of this. I got to make a big life decision. Do I start a business, or do I keep my job? Do I start a business, or do I keep a business, or do I get a job? Do I stay in a relationship, or don't stay in a relationship? Point two would be to help me solve a key problem or business problem I'm grappling with, which kind of comes to point three, should I or shouldn't I question? Should I expand or not expand? Should I get involved in that marketing program or not get involved in that marketing program? Should I do that course or seminar or not do that course or seminar? Point four, should I expand or should I stay the same? Should I expand and grow? Should I go interstate or overseas, or should I stay in my home market? Can I do both? What are the options? In most cases, the answer is already within. A coach will ask you the questions. And in fact, what we do at Everyday Empowerment Institute is we say, we shine the light into those nooks and crannies of your mind where you don't know what you don't know. We say the mind works this way. There's what you know, there's what you don't know, and then there's what you don't know that you don't know. There's what you know, there's what you know that you don't know. There are things I know about sales. There are things I know about relationships. There are things I know about health. There are things I know about diet. There are things I know about money, things I know about prosperity. And there are things I know I don't know. I don't know about the microbiology, or I don't know about the biochemistry to the level of the Krebs cycle, like my mate Tomo. The things I don't know about money, or I know I don't know about money. Like literally the other day, I was talking to a real estate fellow who said, we get people coming in wanting to be first home buyers, and they don't even know what their borrowing capacity is. In fact, they don't even know how to find out what their borrowing capacity is. Talk about there's what we know, what we don't know. Then there's this huge chunk we don't even know what we don't even know. They don't even know where they can afford to buy or don't afford to buy. It's so dangerous, particularly financial illiteracy, which of course, by the way, as I said, I love my teachers, Piercy and the Eagle Hawk High School guys, but we didn't talk about borrowing capacity. We didn't talk about rate of return. We didn't talk about risk management. Where of course there are some schools where the kids literally do workshops on rate of return. Good. In fact, I know of one school where they do dummy runs on investing in the stock market and what to look for, what not to look for. Well, of course, if you train the kids in that, they're going to be way better at it than if you don't train them. Talk about knowledge. Einstein said, the more I know, the more I realize I'm ignorant. The more I realize I don't know what I don't know. So what we do is shine a light into those nooks and crannies around sales, marketing, personal development, psychology, leadership, communication, emotional intelligence. We talk about whole of person, whole of business, because what we see often in coaching, person might have a marketing coach, might have an emotional intelligence coach, might have a therapist even, might have a pitch coach. But to do the pitch, you actually have to generate the leads. And to generate the leads, you then also need to know what the promise is and the problem you're solving in the marketplace. So we talk about a holistic approach because it's the whole person who comes to business. It's the whole business that needs to be looked at, not just one aspect of the business. Okay, sure. Yes, you do need to get tax. You do need cash flow. But just because you get cash flow, what's the use of having a cash flow projection if you don't know how to actually generate leads and sell? So what we do is an in-depth diagnostic. Where are the weak points? Where are the strengths? But where are the gaps? Now let's plug those gaps with best practice. Not only let's plug those gaps with best practice, but let's capture that so we build the intellectual potential, intellectual property of the business so that it's written down in manual form so you have it for the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 20 years. So we work with you to build up a business that can run without you to the point where you should be able to exit, sell that business for millions of dollars. That is the plan. If you're not building up a business that you can sell and exit for millions of dollars, what the hell are you doing it for? You can do it to generate an income. That's another question that needs to be asked. What is your exit point? Why are you doing what you're doing? Not only in terms of I love helping people, or I love solving problems, or I love being a massage therapist, or I love being a hairdresser, but from a business point of view, from a balance sheet point of view, from a financial freedom point of view, from a being able to retire if you want to, that is financial freedom, being able to retire if and when you want to, with enough money to live the life you want to live with dignity and fun at the level you want to live it. That requires a plan. That's what we talk about, reverse engineer. So why do you get a coach? Begin answering all those questions. Not only should I grow or expand, should I get healthier and fitter, to sell more, point 6 is to sell more, point 7 to help you win that big customer. Lee, we want to go after this customer. How do we do it? In fact, that's what I did with one of the big accounting firms a couple of years ago. There's a big client they were going after. We put a plan in place and we worked the plan, and they got the client with millions and millions of dollars, a very prestigious blue ribbon client. And we've done that. In fact, we did it with our storage client as well, where they won a very big contract with Coca-Cola, the biggest in Western Australia at the time. Fantastic. So point 7, to help you win that big customer. Point 8, to help you get clear on the most important goals to go after and which goals to let go of. Goals that were relevant 3 years ago, but not so relevant now. That requires we've got to shine the light into those nooks and crannies, because often people are hanging on, things they don't even know that they're doing. Point 9, to help you believe in yourself more and gain more confidence, because confidence, life is a confidence game. So re-harness, re-energize that confidence to help you improve your relationship at home or at work. Relationships with people, function and dysfunction, to help you improve your relationship with yourself. Mike Myers in the movie The Guru talks about into me I see, intimacy, into me I see. I need an intimate relationship with myself and begin to look at myself in the mirror in terms of beliefs, limiting beliefs. And this is where we talk about coaching conversations, quality coaching conversations. When was the last time you had a quality coaching conversation? Because often males and females can run from the reality of, I drink too much, or I'm not able to take feedback, or I'm not able to take criticism, or maybe I am lazy, maybe I am not putting in enough hours, maybe I need to lift my resilience, my grit game. Into me I see. Point 11, to help improve your relationship with yourself, to help you come up with a strategy to communicate, present and sell an important idea. We've done that many times with people. We've got a whole template to do that, to help you with a strategy to communicate, present, sell. Because whether you sell to customers, products and services, or whether you have to sell ideas and get people engaged in the workplace, this is a strategy. It's a set of skills that can be taught and refined. And we've done that many times with coaching conversations, coaching strategy, to help you with something that you've been procrastinating with for too long, for way too long, to break through procrastination. Point 13, it's another reason you would have a coach. 14, to help you unblock the thoughts and fears that have been holding you back, to shine a light on those thoughts and fears that are holding you back. What are some of the thoughts and fears that are holding you back right now? What if I fail? What if I lose money? What if it doesn't work? What if my partner can't deliver? What if? You need to shine a light on those and check how real versus how imagined are they, which of course, as they say, so much of fear is false evidence appearing real. And again, if I feed my fears, that wolf grows, versus if I feed my optimism, feed my goals, feed my vision, feed my purpose, that grows. Coaching conversation, because so often it's running around the back of our head unchallenged. The coach, as we say, says the things you don't want to hear, and gets you to see the things you don't want to see, so that you can be the person you always wanted to be. Take off the handbrakes. Another reason to have a coach. Point 15, challenge the self-sabotaging you've been doing. Challenge the self-sabotaging. What self-sabotaging you've been doing around money, around relationships, around drinking, or around success? Self-sabotaging to stay with the familiar, stay with the past as distinct from create the future. Let's challenge that self-sabotaging patterns. 16, to help you recognize the negative, disempowering patterns of thinking and behavior that have held you back from being as good and as happy and as successful and as financially successful and as healthy and as prosperous and as free as you really want to be and know you can be. Who's going to help you do that? Who's going to help with those negative, disempowering patterns? Sometimes they're so buried, they're so insidious, you need to shine the light on. That's what we do through our Everyday Empowerment Institute coaching systems. By the way, if you're interested in getting access to these coaching systems so you can be a better coach yourself, let's talk to us, because we want to empower the empowerers, help the coaches who are already out there be even more successful, to go to the next level of continuous improvement and Kaizen as a coach who coaches the coach. Who coaches the coach? We want to help you understand, point 17, to help you understand yourself and your business. So it's a series of systems that can be adjusted, changed, modified, remodeled to help you live the life of flow and prosperity. A systemized approach. We've deconstructed systems. We can take them and apply them to your business after we've done a diagnostic. Which systems should we start on first? We've got them all in our Business Growth Parthenon. We call it the Business Growth Parthenon, the Everyday Empowerment Institute Business Growth Parthenon. So find out which system should we be working on first, a systematized approach. As we say, you work the system will work for you. The empowerment system, you work the empowerment system, you work the everyday empowerment system, the everyday empowerment system will work for you. Point 18, why get a coach? To help you identify the self-destructive habits that keep holding you back from achieving the goals, the life, the business, the health, the happiness, the prosperity that you want. Point 19, to help you attract and recruit the people, the team, the support for you, so you can delegate, share the tasks, and scale your business. Coach says to you, Lee, Peter, Caroline, Marianne, Bettina, you can't do it all yourself. If you're truly going to make a massive impact on the world, if you're truly going to optimize your potential and your financial prosperity, you need to be able to scale and duplicate. So let us help you do that, recruiting, then inducting and training, and then managing the team in such a way that you optimize your potential and performance and you optimize their potential and performance. We've got the systems in our Everyday Empowerment Business Growth Parthenon. We can plug those into your business so that we systematically grow and scale your business up what we call the ladder of business evolution. Come and find out more about it. By the way, what you can do is have a complimentary coaching conversation with us. And what we do is do a short diagnostic to get at least an initial insight into where are the gaps, where are you now, where do you want to be, and what would need to happen to set the shortest possible task to get from where you are to where you want to be. We've got the systems. We've got 35 years in helping thousands of people. And in fact, it was over 330 different companies across 35 different industries, people at all levels of the organization and all levels of business startup, right through to organizations with 90,000 people, with organizations across 80 and 90 different countries. We can help you do that. A systematic coaching, personal development, business growth system. Point 20, to help you get super clear on the next steps to achieving your personal and business goals. In fact, we can be doing that in a complimentary coaching conversation. Touch base. I'm going to put the link below. When you're ready to take the next step. As I said, because we've worked with so many different people and so many high performers, we've got all of those 100 high performing tools and systems in our Everyday Empowerment Institute Business Growth Parthenon. As I say, Isaac Newton, the reason I've seen so far is because I've stood on the shoulders of giants. And I've got to say, Gary and I have both stood on the shoulders of giants in our 35-year careers of coaching, training, educating, and we want to pass that knowledge on to you and scale that around the world so we can help as many people as possible. In fact, if we can help thousands of people scale, grow, be empowered to live the life they want to live, self-determination, freedom, empowerment, Kaizen, every day getting better and better and better in relationships, in health, in happiness, in prosperity. We give the tools, pass the tools on to the people, we rise. As Confucius said, here's a question. What is 12 months of your life worth? If today there's 100% of the rest of your life left, what is 1 year worth to you? What would you invest? What would you invest to fast track that year? What would you invest to fast track the 5 years? How much is that worth to you? 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million, a year of life. As I say, most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10. Take advantage of our complimentary coaching conversation and let us help you fast track so that 1 year of your life becomes worth 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 10 times more. We'd love to help you. Click the link below in and around this to get a complimentary coaching conversation, a 40-minute session. We'll send out the diagnostics. So where are you now? Where are the pain points? Where are the problem areas? Where are the opportunity areas? Now let's shine a light on those areas and map out a plan. It's not a pitch fest. It's not a sell. The fact is, we can only work with a small number of people at any point in time. And we really only want to work with people who are committed and keen to grow themselves, grow their business, grow their opportunity, whether you've a solo entrepreneur, where you're thinking of starting a business, whether you've got a team. Please only click the link if you are keen and motivated to take action, willing to make a decision to take action, because again, as we find that the people who are the most successful are the ones who make a decision, put energy into it, make it happen. Procrastinators, keep procrastinating. I can barely say it myself. Procrastinators, keep procrastinating. Quick decision makers, make decisions, invest in themselves, get on with it. So if you're one of those kind of people, click the link below, touch base. Let's spend 40 minutes. But before we do that, we'll do the diagnostic. We'll see, are we a good fit or not? Are you a champion athlete that is going to be empowered, or the potential or not? And you can decide whether you think working with us will help you. But you can check out our testimonials. There's hundreds of people that have had fantastic results. Anyway, empowering the empowerers. You want to be empowered to realize your full potential. We talk about knowledge into action. We not only give you knowledge, but we work with you to implement that knowledge so you get results. Knowledge in action brings results, not just knowledge. You can look at as many YouTube clips as you like. You can read as many books as you like, until that knowledge is put into action and you try it in the real world and fail and graze your knees and then get picked up and get coaching. How do I correct it? Where did I go wrong? I thought I did it right. Why didn't it work? That's why we all need a coach. All champions need a coach. If you're a champion in the making and a champion and you want to go to the next level, click the link and let's get on with it. Make a decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Feel free to touch base, send us a direct link, and have a great week. Empowering the empowerers. Today, there's 100% of the rest of your life there. Let's make the most of it. See you soon.